Sciencemancy. COVID and T cells. Sure, I can cover that, though it's not my area of expertise. And I'll end with an important joke about the immune system. So, this is a review article in Nature that's worth checking out about the T cell immune response against SARS CoV 2, which is the virus that causes the COVID 19 disease. So, the T cells are part of what's called adaptive immunity, which is that next level immunity where we have these antibodies and T cells in our body that recognize bacteria and viruses that we've seen months or years or decades before. It's really an amazing adaptation and a testament to how life is basically a war against bacteria and viruses, or at least that's what we spend a great deal of our energy on. And adaptive immunity probably evolved around the time of jawed fish. So that's how far back in history it goes. In terms of the vaccine, you hear about the antibody levels the most with vaccines, but with the COVID-19 vaccine, the antibody levels go down pretty quickly. It could be that it is the T cells that are really giving that lasting immunity that's keeping away the clinical severity and death from COVID-19. This paper talks about how the T cells recognize up to 30 different epitopes on a virus. Epitopes are places that the T cells can recognize, because that's what T cells do. There's a couple different types, but the main ones you hear about are the killer T cells and the helper T cells. And so the helper T cells are the ones that can recognize these viruses and bacteria. They're wandering around, and as soon as they find something that they know that matches up to their very specific T cell of an epitope, they go back to the corral and say, let's go get those bastards. And they bring out the killer T cells and they try to destroy this infection, whatever it is. The thing about the immune system is it's complicated. We don't know how much of the vaccine's efficacy is because of the antibodies versus these T cells versus some other kind of immune system response. It just gets so complex. So there's the joke of it, because it's said that one time 3 doctors were walking through the desert and they found a lamp and rubbed it, and out popped a genie who was angry at being locked up so long and said, I will kill 2 of you, but I will spare the one who has saved the most lives. And so the first doctor was an oncologist. He said, I have saved thousands of lives from cancer. And the second doctor goes, I am a heart surgeon, and I created a new technique that saved tens of thousands of lives. And finally, the last doctor was an immunologist. And he goes, well, it's complicated. And the heart surgeon goes, oh, just kill me now.